Hey guys, I'm back doing a comparison video on the new LGT RGBx Eco Smooth Swing made by Custom Dark Wolves. Uh, I'll be comparing it to the Proffie soundboard, also using LGT's chassis or their Proffie cores. What is what they like to call them. It's similar to other Proffie setups. I mean, there's differences in components like speaker, battery, and switches and stuff like that compared to like other companies. But this is just your basic um, LGT comparison. But I would say you still use this video to compare it to other Proffie setups. But yeah, if you guys don't know what RGBx Eco Smooth Swing is, it's one of LGT's newest entry level basic soundboard that they just released like a month ago. Um, it's what they're gonna be installing in most of their like lower end hilts or lightsabers, you could say. And I guess the newest features that it has is the Eco Smooth Swing, and I know that some people are curious about how it compares to like Proffie or like the higher end boards. But today I'm just gonna be comparing it to Proffie because it is one of the options. Uh, if you buy from a LGT reseller or from LGT, you're only given these two options for soundboards. But in a way, you can compare this video. You could probably put CFX, Golden Harvest, Asteria, and all that stuff into the same category as Proffie in terms of feature wise, or just like like smooth swing or something like that. Obviously, Proffie and CFX and all those other boards have their differences, have their ups and downs, and advantages and whatnot. So um, that's just something else you could probably look up. But in terms of like maybe smooth swing or something like that, you could probably put it in the same category as Proffie. Although I do, uh, in my personal opinion, I believe Proffie's smooth swing is actually just a little better than CFX or um, well, I only have experience with CFX, but that's another topic for a different video. But yeah, either way, let's get on right to the video here. So I have here the equal RGBx equal smooth swing right here, just to show you guys the differences in how they look, just so you guys can tell the differences between the two. As you can see, the RGBx smooth swing is a lot longer than the Proffie soundboard, and then but they use the same size chassis, as you can see. Um, so basically, if I wanted to, I could use this chassis in this hilt. So if I ever wanted to do that, I could. But yeah, as you can see, the RGBx is the same color as the Proffie, but the Proffie does come in different colors as well. There's like red, green, and black, maybe. I don't know. But there is different colors. I believe RGBx only comes in this white color. So make sure if you ever buy your sabers, make sure you do have the right uh, soundboard. So that's why I'm just telling you guys the differences, and this is how the boards look. And But yeah. All right, let me just unscrew this big, this hilt back in. I'll just leave it like this, actually, just so I don't have to cut the video. Well, as you can see, I have the Proffie mall here that I showed on a previous video. It's built with the NeoPixel, while the RGBx comes with just the normal baselit or LED setup. I believe they might be working on a NeoPixel, NeoPixel RGBx, uh, RG, what is it? RGBx NeoPixel setup, but from what I'm aware of, they're not available yet. They probably are, but I know you can't find them on custom dartboards yet, and I actually tried looking for it on AliExpress as well, and I haven't found it yet. I mean, they still have the normal V4 with the NeoPixel, but that which was the previous soundboard they used to use, that doesn't have the equal smooth swing. But yeah, just to get things started, I'll show you guys the differences of the smooth swing. All right, so I have both the sabers here with the soundboards, and I'll start out with the RGBx. They're both running the same sound fonts right now. They're both on the Ray yellow lightsaber sound font, and I have them both at yellow blade, in case you guys want to see the differences in NeoPixel and baselit. So here's the RGBx, and here's the smooth swing. Obviously, the smooth swing isn't sensitive. You'll have to like really do some harder swings, like faster swing. You can hear that sound play, and it's kind of just like one sound, and it kind of just plays even though you're not moving anymore. Yeah, and if you move it fast, oh shoot. But if you interrupt it, or like a flash on flash, it'll have a little delay in the smooth swing. You see how it stopped? And yeah, that's the differences in smooth swing. And now this is the Proffie. You see how I'm moving it slow. You can still hear it playing a song, but really lightly. But if I do harder swings, faster swings, it plays the sound even higher, or at a higher frequency, or whatever you want to say it. And if I do flash on flash, or just do a fast swing here, and if I do a flash on flash, it doesn't interrupt the smooth swing. And the sound plays according to how you move the saber. It's not like the equal smooth swing, where if you move it and then it plays a sound, even though you're not moving, it's still playing that sound. So the equal smooth swing is more of like a longer sound that plays during a certain movement. So like it might be like a 1 second or 2 second sound file that plays, while the Proffie is like I don't want really know specifics, but it's probably just a sound that is short enough to play and follow the way you're moving the lightsaber. So it makes it more accurate and more realistic compared to the equal smooth swing. Well, besides the differences of the smooth swing, the equal RGBx board comes preloaded with 9 sound fonts, and it's not customizable at all from what I noticed. So whatever they preload the soundboard with is what you're stuck with. You can't do any changes to it at all. You can't add anymore. You can't change the sound files or anything. But for the Proffie, I don't know how many sound fonts it comes with, but like from Custom Dark Wolves, I don't know how many sound fonts it comes with. But you know what I mean, like if you buy it from other companies, some companies preload them with like more than other companies preload them with. Like Corbanth, they preload their Proffies with 20 plus sound fonts. I believe this is probably a Custom Dark Wolves came with like at least 10 sound fonts, but not more than 20 or 20 at all. It's less than that. But yeah, either way, those sound fonts you can change, you can edit, you can add your own, you can you can buy sound fonts from the internet and you can install it on here. But Proffie does require you to program it to recognize those sound fonts. So if you do plan on editing or adding new sound fonts, you do have to figure out how to program the Proffie board. But yeah, I would show you guys how to do that, or I will explain more, but that's another topic for a different video. But yeah, so the differences: the equal RGBx comes with 9 sound fonts and it's not customizable at all, while Proffie can come with many different sound fonts depending on where you get it, and it's customizable. You can do whatever you want with it. And here's just the sound fonts just to show you guys.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
It's Kylo Ren.
General Kenobi.
The Obi-Wan. Count Dooku.
I'm Cal Kestis.
Cal Kestis from Fallen Order.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
I believe this is like the Luke Skywalker or the Vader.
You have something I want.
Darksaber. Darth Sidious.
Rey Skywalker.
Rey. Back to Rey. And then for the Proffie, if you guys want to see, this is the default sound fonts that came with the Custom Dark Wolf. I haven't messed with that at all yet, so.
That lightsaber was Luke's.
Ben Solo. The Force is with you, young Skywalker. I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Teensy.
Smooth Jedi. Smooth gray. Smooth fuzz. Rogue Commander.
Teensy.
Smooth Jedi.
Ray Skywalker.
Back to the Ray. Well, as you can see, the differences in sound fonts that came preloaded from Custom Dark Wolves between these two. They're very similar sound fonts. But yeah, like I said, if you wanted, you can edit the sound fonts on the Proffie board. And you can add your own if you wanted. But you cannot do that on the RGBx. Alright, so in terms of another difference, the color changing aspects of both the soundboards are different. I'm pretty sure you can program the Proffie board to do a similar color changing way as how this one is done, but that's really up to you whether or not you want to do that. Either way, this is how you change the colors on the RGBx Eco Smooth Swing. You have to have the saber on and wait it, press the button and wait for it to blink twice. And then now it's in a color changing mode, and it'll cycle through all the colors of that you can choose. And then once it gets to a color that you want, you can press the button again to confirm the color, and then it'll stay that color. And it'll stay that color for all your sound fonts. Okay, now it's red. And it's going back to yellow. And then now it's green. But yeah, I'll leave that green here. And then this is how you do it on the Proffie. I mean, this is the single button configurations for Proffie. So just know that for Proffie, you can program the difference in buttons and button functions. So you could have like a 1 button setup, a 2 button setup. This one only comes with 1. But for this, to change the color of the Proffie soundboard for this particular single button setup is you have to turn it on, and then you have to point it down, and then you have to press the button, and then you'll have to do a little twist, and it'll go to a color changing mode. And all right, here we go. There we go. And then now it's in a color changing mode, and then now you're able to cycle through by twisting the hilt, and then you twist the hilt and it'll change colors. And you choose a color that you want. You just choose green, I guess. Oops. You have to hold it until it beeps you. There we go. Now it confirms it. Alright. That's how you change colors. But the differences on Proffie as well is you can change the colors manually on the Proffie configuration file, which you'll have to program into the Proffie for it to for the color to stay permanent. Either way, on Proffie, each sound font has a default color it's set to. So, like for example, I just changed the Proffie soundboard to green here, but if I change the sound font to a different sound font, it'll change to the default color of the sound font. So I changed it to green here, but the next sound font is like maybe the Kylo Ren, and the Kylo Ren's probably set to a red color. If I switch to Kylo Ren, it'll change to a red blade. It's not like the equal smooth swing where you change it to a red blade, and if you change the sound font, it'll stay red. It'll stay red all throughout all your sound fonts. For Proffie, you can program each sound font to have its own color, its own default color, and you can change the color of like the flash on Clash and the blaster blocks and stuff like that. But for the RGBx, you cannot do that. It's set to the color of whatever it's set to. And yeah. All right. So I believe those are pretty much the biggest differences between the two soundboards. So I'll probably be ending the video here. But I hope this video helped you guys compare or see the differences between the two soundboards, and help you guys maybe pick out what you guys want or whatever you guys are viewing this video for. But yeah, thanks for watching.